Hey guys, welcome to the October income report where I am covering how much money my business has made working full-time as a YouTuber and freelancer. I'm also going to be covering my 2021 financial goals for the business and where I'm at currently. Stick around. Hey, what's up guys? It's Justine with Debt Free Millennials, the channel to help you crush your debt and live payment free. And part of my debt-free journey, post-debt-free journey, was creating a business and life that I ultimately love. And I never thought I would be interested in starting my own business, but here we are. So let's go ahead and hop into my income report and I'll share how much I made in the month of October. All right, so the first category is digital products, which brought in $412 for the month. That primarily includes my How to Control Your Spending workbook and my budget bootcamp program. That's a one-on-one private budget coaching program where you and I talk about your financial goals, your financial struggles, and together we develop a plan. So if you're interested in that type of program, click the link below to check it out. Affiliates brought in $1,020 for the month. This is a little bit lower than what it's been in the past, so I'm sure that there are some things that people aren't just looking up or signing up for. Some of my big affiliates include the car insurance comparison tool called Gabby. I'm also an affiliate for Robinhood. Just a bunch of different things that I personally use and enjoy that I enjoy sharing with you in hopes that you might find some benefit out of those products and services as well. So affiliates, as you know, is one of my favorite ways to make passive income here on the channel, and it brought in over $1,000 passively, but I think there are more things that I can do actively, such as mentioning those affiliates more often in my videos. YouTube and Google AdSense brought in $1,968. Hooray! I'm very excited about that number because it's very close to $2,000, which is on the high end of what I normally make on YouTube. So I'm really excited and proud of that. And that is why YouTube content creators are here. We are making content that we love, and also getting paid to be on this platform is a pretty big freaking deal. Freelancing brought in $6,500, which means the total revenue for the month of October was $9,900. Oh my goodness, I'm so close to doing another 10K month. I can taste it, and that is something that I have planned for November and December, but more on that later. I want to hop into my expenses because it seems like that's really interesting to you guys. So let's hop over to my expenses spreadsheet and I'll show you what happened. It was a lot. Here is how my business expenses were broken down. This month was a lot higher than what it normally is, and that's because I had some extra expenses I was talking about in last month's report, but here are some of the big things. I spent about $300 on graphic design work to update my media kit. That was money well spent because I took the time to have that media kit updated. I actually landed and closed 3 sponsorship packages for the channel, and those were worth more than $300. So it paid for itself. A couple of other things that were not on my regular expense list were conferences. So I spent about $300 for next year's ticket to FinCon. So I am planning on attending FinCon again next year, hopefully this time physically and not virtually. So I went ahead and bought my ticket on the lowest discount available. Next thing I spent money on was software and equipment, basically equipment. This lovely microphone that I am talking to you on now, and also this tripod, which is beautiful. I love it. It was $580 for both the tripod and the mic. That is the first time that I have really invested back into the business in terms of equipment in several years. I mean, this is crazy. In fact, I thought I was going to be upgrading my camera or my lens entirely, and it was so awesome talking to this guy at this camera store because he was telling me, listen, I don't think a new camera is going to solve your issues just yet because there are some little tweaks that you can make to improve the quality. And so with his help, I was able to see that just zooming in the lens a little bit where it's focusing on me, switching up the background, using the tripod, oh my gosh, it has made a world of a difference. And I hope that you can tell the difference on my last couple of videos, how things just look and sound a lot better. So it was money that I invested that I'm just really happy about the results. Okay, next big ticket item for the month, $620 on video support. That includes editing and also thumbnail creations for the channel. I'm so glad that I decided to invest in the business this way because I think it's really helping me scale. So I'm able to get out the videos a lot faster because I'm delegating some of those tasks. So shout out to editvideo.io for helping me edit this video and so many countless others. If you are a YouTuber, aspiring YouTuber who needs editing support, I will leave my affiliate link below for you to check them out. All right, so with all that said, let's go over here to the revenue, actual income expenses. So the expenses was about $2,200 a month. However, I had a lot of savings in my business account specifically for equipment and some of those enhancements like graphic design that I was telling you about. That's money that I've set aside for expenses that may happen as I want to invest in them. I also set up monthly savings for the conference for FinCon so that it doesn't take away from my primary budget. So that minus my SEP IRA contributions of $1,000 minus the taxes, guys. 30% for federal tax, 5% for state tax. I've transferred that to a separate, I literally have a separate bank and separate savings accounts so that I don't accidentally spend that tax money on something else. That was transferred over. Now it looks like my after-tax take-home is really small, about $2,800, but keep in mind that a lot of these things I had already set up as like sinking funds inside of my account. So those were my expenses. It was a big month. Okay, now let's hop into my obstacles and my wins. The biggest obstacle for October was having a nanny here 3 days a week was not working for me. And here's why. I found myself on the days that the nanny was here, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that I would be rushing through my projects and getting as much done as I could within those 8 hours that she was here so that I could fully dedicate myself and my time to my daughter Quinn on the days that she wasn't here, which is Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I felt very sporadic. I was just jumping from doing all of this work, rush. I felt like I wasn't giving my projects 100% of me and my talents because I wanted to make sure I didn't have to play catch up, and I ended up having to play catch up 2 days later. And so I found that actually I do need a full-time nanny. So part of my wins, hey, I hired a full-time nanny to be with us 5 days a week, and I feel like this cadence of being able to take my time, really put in my talents into these projects is going to be such a much better fit for us. Next, I signed 2 sponsorship deals. I'm very excited about that. You're going to see some of that content here on the channel, and don't forget, this is stuff that I'm using. This is stuff that I'm testing, and ultimately that I think you might want to learn more about. So be aware that there may be some sponsored videos coming up in the next couple of months, but I'm really excited about it. Also, my other win is this camera equipment and the video editor and my thumbnail guy. It's all working out. I just feel like we're getting into a routine now. We're a cadence. They're learning my style of how I like things edited, what types of visuals I like, and also this equipment is just bomb. So I find like this is such a big win for me. I also did 2 collab videos, one with Andy Hill of Marriage, Kids, and Money, and I also did one with Marissa Lida. So I will link to those videos below for you to check out. That's so fun to do. I love doing collab videos, and I hadn't done them in a long time. So I'm starting to think maybe collab video once a month is actually a good idea for me. Also, the channel hit over 40,000 subscribers. I'm so pumped for that. It's crazy to think there's actually 40,000 seats, or just less than, inside of Kauffman Stadium for the Kansas City Royals, which my hometown is in KC. So there is enough of you subscribed to this channel to fill the entire baseball stadium. So I'm thinking that we all need to just pick a date to go watch a game in Kansas City, and just, it's a whole bunch of the DFM community. I think that would be awesome. Okay, lastly, I wanted to touch on my 2021 goals that I put out there at the beginning of the year. Now, when I started that goal searching process, I was pregnant, and I knew that I would have maternity leave kind of factored into that. But my Hall of Fame goal for 2021 was to make $125,000 in revenue. My Super Bowl goal, like, yes, we made it to the Super Bowl, is $100,000. So I wanted to make $100,000 in revenue. So the revenue so far at the end of October is $80,005. So I am $20,000 away from my Super Bowl goal, which means I need to be hitting a 10K month in December and November this month. So I really need to just go all out, try to make that happen, give it my best efforts in order to hit another 100K year with DFM. I think I can do it. It's a big enough goal. It's a stretch goal that I think I can make it happen. But it's kind of incredible to me to know that I've already made that amount of money, and I hardly worked on my business when my daughter Quinn was born in March, April, and May. Well, April and May, I really was not receiving a huge income. I was basically pulling money out of maternity leave to cover my income, and wow, it's still kind of cool that I took those months off and did kind of minimal work, and I still was somehow able to make it this far. So that's really incredible, and if I can do it, you guys can do it. Certainly. So let me know what you think about this income month. Give this one a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that. Hit that red subscribe button, and I'll catch you next month for another income report and hopefully a 10K month.